A man accidentally cut his finger. A drop of blood accidentally fell into a bottle of soda. Realizing how serious the situation was, he immediately ordered the production line to stop. Then he rushed down to search for that drop of blood. After carefully inspecting everything, he finally found where the blood had fallen. After cleaning it up, he sealed his wound with glue. Just when he thought everything had been solved, he discovered that another drop of blood had also fallen into a bottle of soda. That bottle was then packed into a box and shipped to the United States. Not long after, the bottle ended up inside a man's refrigerator, but after taking just one sip, the man suddenly died on the spot. The incident immediately attracted the attention of the US military because they detected gamma radiation inside the drink. The ambitious General Ross quickly gathered his forces, formed a special capture team, and brought Major Emil Blonsky from Russia to lead the mission. Major Emil Blonsky had extensive combat experience, but this time, his target was not an ordinary person. When the operation began, he discovered that Bruce Banner had already escaped. However, Bruce Banner couldn't perform intense physical activity, so he had to constantly stop and rest during his escape. While running away, he encountered several people who had conflicts with him in the past. They trapped Bruce Banner inside a warehouse. Before long, the military soldiers also arrived at the scene. Bruce Banner tried his best to stay calm. He warned them not to push him because the consequences would be serious. But nobody took his warning seriously. The capture team immediately launched an attack on Hulk. However, the tranquilizer darts had no effect on him at all. Bruce Banner didn't want to fight them, so he tried to leave as quickly as possible. But Major Emil Blonsky couldn't accept failure. He continued chasing after Hulk and fired his weapon. When he aimed again, he finally saw Hulk's true appearance clearly. Hulk grabbed a nearby cart and violently smashed it toward Major Emil Blonsky. Then he quickly escaped from the scene. After returning, Major Emil Blonsky asked General Ross what the green monster with Bruce Banner really was. General Ross told him that the monster was actually Bruce Banner himself. It turned out that years earlier, Bruce Banner had participated in a military super soldier research program. They developed a serum that could give humans abilities similar to Captain America. After hearing this, Major Emil Blonsky said that he wanted to experience this power himself. So General Ross brought him to the serum laboratory and personally injected the serum into his body, enhancing his combat abilities. Meanwhile, Bruce Banner returned to the United States and secretly entered the laboratory where he once worked. He wanted to recreate the genetic data inside his own cells, but the research files from years ago had already been deleted. With no other option, he hid inside a store owned by a friend. Unexpectedly, his former girlfriend Betty Ross suddenly appeared. To keep her out of danger, Bruce Banner tried to hide from her, but eventually, she discovered him. She drove after him, and the two finally reunited after many years. They hugged each other tightly. For all these years, Bruce Banner had avoided contacting her because he was afraid he would hurt her. Later, she brought Bruce Banner back home and gave him a laboratory data storage device. However, not long after Bruce Banner left, the military arrived with armored vehicles and soldiers ready to capture him. Bruce Banner escaped all the way to an overpass. At that moment, he was completely surrounded by the military. To control the situation, the soldiers forced his girlfriend Betty Ross to the ground. That scene completely enraged Bruce Banner, and with Hulk's furious roar,